And we're live. Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Happy
everybody.
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Oh my
Hello.
gosh. It's already the
Yeah.
middle of the week, eh?
Hello,
Mm-hmm.
hello. Ayan. So we're here tonight for your 28th episode of Your Next Chapter Live.
Mm.
And I'm here again, Ariane, as your host, together with my colleagues here, Coach Joseph and Coach Mildred. We're all here in Canada. So hello, everybody. Are we gonna introduce ourselves quickly, guys?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So for today, we are going to take a pause from our usual interviews with our business
Yes.
partners and coaches. If you want to check out our previous episodes, you can go to our YouTube channel and look for Your Next Chapter Live so you can watch our previous episodes there. And also some interviews of our online business partners sharing their journey and struggles and wins in this online business. But for tonight, we are going to talk about how you really can begin your simple steps to putting up your own online business. So tune in and engage with us. Comment down below if you have questions so we can answer that later tonight. Um, Sorry guys, we are late because we're supposedly gonna start at 6 p.m.
Yes.
We just had a really great chat and we just
Yeah.
ended up laughing so hard. That's why. So thank you so much, Coach Mildred, Coach Joseph, for such a
Thank you
wonderful
too.
chat earlier. And
Yes.
so we had a jump start of our live session.
Mm-hmm. Energy. The energy
Yes,
is up.
there you go,
Oh,
Kuya Larry.
Larry
Hello,
and
hello,
Gail.
Kuya Larry.
Hi.
Good evening.
All the way from California.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. Ayan. So, before we start, we're going to introduce ourselves quickly first. My name is Ariane. I'm now based here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, with my family. I have two boys, and I'm a wife, and I am an IT analyst. Full time working here in Canada, and also doing this business part time, helping other moms or parents, working professionals, build their online income stream. So go ahead, coaches, introduce yourselves quickly.
Hi, my name is Mildred. Excuse me. I started my allergies just the other day. Because of all the pollen, right? It's starting. It's spring. So I
Spring.
am here in Ontario, Canada, and I actually came to Canada in 1992, and I was a former flight attendant. Worked my way up to the corporate world here in Canada. Worked in customer care, in human resources, in sales, and then went back to my field in social work. And yes, and now I have retired earlier, and I am a full time online business coach here in Canada. I have a son, and now enjoying life to the full.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
coach. Yeah, go ahead, Coach Joseph.
Yes, thank you, Ariane. And yeah, sorry to Kuya Larry. Shout out to Kuya Larry. And sorry we're late because we were just having some fun for about
Yes,
15 minutes.
sorry.
Sorry about that. But yeah, my name is Joseph. I'm from Hamilton, Canada. I am a retired IT professional from the banking industry. I did serve more than 30 years of my career in one company, which I'm very proud of. I am a husband. I have two boys who are on their way in their careers. I'm also a financial coach, but at the same time, a very proud digital business owner. And like what Ariane said, that we're here to help individuals and families, parents who are really wanting to start a side hustle, excuse me, and to really change their future. So, yeah, that's all about me. Back to you, Ariane.
Thank you so much for that very quick introduction, Coach Joseph, Coach Mildred. So again, tonight we're going to discuss about how you can really start your own online business with simple steps, because there's a lot of people nowadays who are looking online for
Mm-mm.
opportunities like this, and it's not only because they want income; it's because people want more time with family, more freedom, more peace, in their everyday life. And we all have to work to pay the bills, to pay for all of those responsibilities. And a lot of times we do have big dreams, but it gets pushed because of that, right? So So that's what we're going to clarify today, because you can easily do simple steps so that you can, really start your own online business like us. Yeah. So for the first question, ayan, why do people delay starting even when they want more? Diba? We
Mm.
have a lot of people inquiring about our
Mhm.
business,
Yes.
yeah, but
Yes.
when they see, what's inside, when they see how much would the investment be, or maybe when they see the community, some of them become a little bit more skeptical. So what do you think, guys? Coach Mildred.
Oh my gosh, there are so many reasons why, right? And having done a lot of businesses before, and I know because that happens to me too. So many questions go into
Mm,
your mind. It's like, okay, is this real? Is this a scam? Just a few, right? And it also depends on the people surrounding you, the people around you. Hey, what are you doing right now? Are you trying something new again? Is like, what? You haven't stopped doing that, or aren't you contented with where you are? So it also depends on the people that surround you, if they are like-minded, if they're not, if that they're not on the same page as you, it's going to be more challenging, right? So
mm,
these are just some of the questions. And you're thinking, okay, I see, like for me, when I saw this, I asked myself, is this for real? Really? I said, may be actors that just being paid,
actors
until
that
I
have
saw them
scripts.
over and over again, right? And then until I saw a person, I said, oh, okay, so this is real, because we kind of knew that person, right? But so many things go into your mind. uh what does this entail? Does it entail a lot of my time? Does it entail a lot of investment? So
Mm,
those are just some of the few, because um, you're very careful, right, into moving forward.
mm,
How about you, Joseph?
No, excuse me. I totally agree with you, Coach. But something I want to share with everyone is really about looking back as to why you're starting to look for business. Really looking back on your whys, right? Really understanding, what are your priorities and why are you looking for something different, right? It's very easy now these days to really answer that question why, because excuse me, everything now these days are very costly. The cost of living are so high, inflation so high. We have to pay for everything with all the taxes and all that stuff, and our kids and stuff, like, activities, groceries, whatever. There are so many things that we are responsible for, but at the same time, we just don't have enough resources like money to fulfill them, right? It's really down to the fact that what are your whys? And I can tell you that a lot of people, especially those that are middle class, right, middle class, they're looking for some another way of earning income, another side hustle or another stream of income, right? So those people who are delaying because they don't have enough strong why. And I think people should just go back to the fundamentals and keep it simple. Keep it simple. Do you really want to look for something to have a second income stream? Another stream of income, whatever. And if so, then just look for one that's legit and something that you can do. But to Ariane's point and to Coach Mildred's point, do baby steps, like take a small step, find out more about this digital business and see if it's the right fit for you. You don't have to make a decision right away. What we're
mm,
saying is follow your why and really think about what is this potential business is all about. Do some research, study, right? And that's the only way that you would overcome your fear, overcome your skepticism, is really to educate yourself, right?
mm,
So that this happened to me before. Excuse me, my wife and I, when we started a traditional business, same thing. We have to do research. It was a franchise, and we did a lot of meetings, a lot of questions, a lot of a lot of things to educate ourselves. Same thing, right? But one thing was clear: we were looking for another stream of income because it's very, very difficult now these days to survive in our current situation as a middle class. So
Mhm.
back to you, Ariane.
Yes, agree. It's hard now to just have one income stream,
Mhm.
especially those families who just have one income, right? Yung single income families,
Yes.
right? If just one parent is working and the other one is staying at home with the kids, so it's hard to survive right now. But I have here Kuya Larry said people overcomplicate getting started when it really comes down to simple, consistent steps.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree, Kuya Larry. And too many get stuck thinking they need everything figured out before they even start. In reality, it's the small intentional moves that build momentum and confidence over time. Galing talaga ni Kuya Larry.
I
But
know.
if I may
Go.
add to that, I was telling this to Kuya Joseph earlier today that I have recently started advertising in the Middle East, and a lot of Filipinos, overseas Filipino workers
Mhm.
Mhm.
that I talk to, when I send them about the business, like the details about the business, like it's just like a summary of what we really do in the business, and then they ask instantly the most common problem that they have is how much would the
Mhm.
investment be.
Yes.
And what I tell them is that I always try to like have a comparison with
Mhm.
traditional businesses and the online business that we have, because as as a person, as your own online business owner, as an online business owner who owns his or her own business, you really have to grow yourself before you can even really earn big income with
Mhm.
any business, right?
Yeah.
So if you are not willing to do that, and you are going to invest your money in in a business, it's hard for you to really keep on going when things get hard, right? So and I agree with what Kuya Joseph said earlier, that you really have to do your research, and that's why we're here.
Mhm.
That's why we're trying to explain what we really do here. We do have the free webinars, and then when you pay the 149 USD fee, you can get full transparency what we're doing here, right?
Yes.
So it's just up to the person on how much they really want to improve their life.
Yes. Yep.
So yeah.
Yes.
So
And also, Arian,
go ahead, coach.
if I may add, it also depends on what stage of the process they're in, right? If
Mhm.
they're just looking, scrolling through social media and they find this, one, it's like, oh, I didn't know that there was something like this. So
Mm,
curiosity is there,
yeah.
right? They want to find out more. But if you already been looking and you find this, so it's one or the other. It's either you look further into it or you ask more questions. And that's why, as you said, we have given people more time to look into it. You take the
Mm,
next step so you can look further into it, deeper into it, and to see if it resonates with you. Because we're fully transparent. You see if it works for you. If it does, then great. If it's not, because really, this is for people who are really looking for something,
Yep.
mm.
right? To
Yep.
have a better life for them and their family, to have a better retirement, and all that. So that's just the first part. I just wanted to interject that before you go to the next.
Yes, and I think that's what we call here in our business micro commitments, right?
Yes, micro
Yes, micro
commitments. Yes.
commitments. So you just take, one little step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for our next question, what are the biggest myths about starting an online business? Yeah, let's
Mm.
clear that up for our
Mm.
audience. Go ahead, Kuya Joseph.
My favorite question.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So there's so many, right? But
Mm.
we all have answers to it for sure. So what the biggest one is: do I need to be tech savvy, right?
Mhm.
And we've seen a lot of business owners, a lot of successful business
Mm-hmm.
owners in this community. that they were not even tech savvy. They couldn't even do cut and paste before. And
Mhm.
now they're very, very successful in this digital
So
business.
true.
Why? Why? Because we have good training, online training available, and we have replays available, and we also have coaching and mentorship, right? Those two really, really make a big difference because some of the online businesses that I've had before with Amazon FBA, Etsy, and drop shipping, those were the things that were lacking in their business model. But this digital business has the complete set of training, step by step guide, video training, documentation, and coaching and mentorship, which actually the best one in the market today because what they'll do is that anyone that joins this digital business, you get a mentor and a coach dedicated to you throughout your journey, right? And they will walk you through. As a matter of fact, we have a weekly session that we call it the daily drop-in Zooms, right? Where you get trained and you get to walk through the steps in which how to do certain tasks or certain things in this digital business. So that's number one. It's about being tech savvy. Number two, I would say people think that you have to have huge capital or a huge cost to start this digital business. Well, guess what? We've got multiple packages that will suit your budget, right?
Mhm.
We also have obviously the financing available as well, but we have multiple packages that you can choose that suit your budget. So that's number two. Number three, I would say is maybe I should leave some for Coach Mildred. So okay, one more. People think that you have to work on this for so many hours in the day. We have successful business partners that are actually doing this 1 2 hours or maybe 3 hours a day, and that's it. Or some of them said 10 hours a week is good enough for this digital business. So you don't need a lot of hours. I mean, obviously, in the beginning, you need to obviously learn. It's a huge learning curve, but at the same time, you can start your business within 2 or 3 weeks. Your business will be operational, running within 2 or 3 weeks because that's happened to me. 2 weeks after I signed in, I joined. 2 weeks after, I launched my website already. Right. So this is you can almost call it a business franchise in a box, but it's really not a franchise.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
It's really in
Yeah.
the box. Everything is done for you. It's ready to go. It's just that you just have to do all of your little tasks here and there. But yeah, so maybe Coach Mildred, maybe you can step in and
I think, yeah, Coach Joseph really, touched on so many aspects of the business, right? So really, those are the myths because really, with this online business, I didn't even know that it existed. So for one, when I saw that, I said, "Oh my gosh, this is a possibility, even for me." So when I saw it, really, the number one thing here really is to keep an open mind, to
Mhm.
keep an open mind, a positive mindset, and be coachable because this is something different from what we've ever had before. You may be a professional, you may have your master's degree or your PhD, but this is totally different. So anybody can do this, even people who have not graduated from high school. We know that because they are one. We have a lot of them here, right? If
Yes.
you're 18 years old to like 85 or even 90, if you
Mhm.
want to do something, you can do this. So, number one, you can never be too young or never too old to start something that you want to do, right? Number two, learning. For me, I really treasure lifelong learning. So for me, I envision myself if I was retired earlier, that I will still be doing something, right? Productive. And
Yeah.
now I am still living a purpose driven life, learning a lot. Like you are being expanded. Just last Saturday, we had another gathering here in Toronto. And of course, our founders, Mike and Darren, were there. It's amazing. Like, it's a very fulfilling and enriching experience. So, one that you cannot learn in school because what you learn in school and at work, it's very limited. This one really expands your mind. And then you don't have to know everything right away.
Yes.
The number one step is make the first step, act on it. Just start, you know, go to the next session, go to the next part, which is to delve deeper into what it actually does, right? What
Mhm.
it can do for you, the possibilities. Look at all the possibilities. And you have 30 days to look at that, right? If it's great, then you continue. If it's not, then it's not for you. Because really, the reality here too is it's not for everybody.
Mhm.
Yes.
Are for
Yeah.
people who are really looking for something. Yes, you have a job. Yes, you are a professional. Yes, you are doing well. But why are you still not living the life that you envisioned? Why do you feel that you are still rushing back and forth and still trying to like hustle, right?
Mhm.
You want to, if you're like me, you want to be in a place where you have more peace, you have more freedom to do the things that you love, and you have more flexibility. No, no, not having to ask for time off to go to a 2 week or maybe a 1 week convention or a 2 day convention, whatever the case may be, or time with your family, right? There's so many levels into it, so many layers. So we're peeling that for you one layer at a time, like an onion, right?
Yeah.
You're peeling it one layer at a time, and you will be amazed if you just open the possibilities. It's like, look at me. I've been doing this now for 5 years, and still continue to grow, and still continue to expand, and help other people do the same.
Yes. Thank you for that, Coach Mildred.
Thank
But
you.
going back to the myths, I just
Yes,
asked my best friend here, ChatGPT,
yes.
and I just want to mention one by one so that people can know that like this is how a lot of people think, when they are offered this kind of opportunity and they haven't even touched the surface.
Mm.
So
Mm,
these are the some of the myths. So I need to quit my job to start.
mm,
So here you don't have to because you can start part time and then eventually quit your nine to
mm.
five as you become successful in the business. And then I need thousands of followers to make money. Ano sa tingin nyo, guys?
Oh no, you
No,
don't
right?
even have to bother your family and friends.
Yes. So the next one is the market is too saturated already.
Mm,
No, no, because I believe we are at 1 to 2% of the whole population, and this business is global. And so you can actually market this or advertise to different
mhm.
countries. Yeah. And then I'm too late. I missed the opportunity, which Coach Mildred already mentioned earlier. I need to show my whole life online. Oh, this is a big one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Kuya Joseph? I need to show my whole life online.
No, that's not even true because we have again we have business partners here are actually doing warm market,
Mm.
Mm,
right, and cold market. They don't even do social media, to be honest with you,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And they're very successful in this digital
Mhm.
business, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, that's not true at all.
That's a myth.
Yeah,
Yes, for
thank you,
sure.
Kuya Joseph. So, another thing is I'm not confident enough to do this, which we mentioned earlier. We have a really good training for this. So, if you are willing, you know that these high income skills can pay a lot, right? So, if you are willing to grow yourself, then eventually you'll become confident in the
Yep.
business. I need to be good at talking or selling. That's included in that as well. It has to take years before I see results, which in this business is what so wonderful because we do have a progressive earning opportunity here.
Yep.
So if you will see what we have, our compensation structure, if you dive deeper into the business, you will know why it's possible to achieve the success as soon as possible.
Yeah, we have. So let me just share something. We have
Yeah,
someone who started this business within 6 to 8 months, and she was earning big.
big.
She
Yeah.
was earning big, five
Yes.
five digits.
Yes. So another one is online business is risky.
Mm,
So I
Hmm.
would say even other businesses are risky too.
that's
Right?
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So well, so let me just quickly talk about that. So if you're going to compare risk with a traditional business versus online business, the online business wins all the time, because you know why? Because the franchise cost on a traditional business is expensive. Starting a new business is expensive traditionally, and if you want to rent or lease a place, that's what's going to kill you. Your fixed cost is going to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Online business, only the capital cost and advertising are the two things that you have to worry about, right? So less riskier on the online space.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that clarification, Kuya. And the last one here, I need a perfect plan before I start. Which there's no perfect thing or business, right? So and that's why we're here. We already paved the path for you guys. We already have a roadmap that you can follow so that you don't have to know everything at
Mm-hmm.
the start, just like
Mm-hmm.
what Coach Mildred said earlier. We have here
Mercy. Hi, Mercy. Oh,
watching
I saw
from
her.
our
We were together on Saturday in
I know. I should.
hello
Toronto.
guys. Thank you for
Hello,
watching.
Coach
Thanks for watching,
Mercy.
Mercy.
And then
Mm-hmm.
too many people are waiting for the perfect moment. Yeah, that never shows up. It's the small action is what actually changes everything.
Yep.
Yes, correct, correct. Yeah. So let's go to the next question here.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's break it down. How can they really start with baby steps here in our online business?
Okay, Coach Mildred
Oh,
naman,
wow.
Coach
Go
Mildred.
ahead,
Oh,
coach.
wow. Start small. Okay, number one is really, you mean once they've like signed up? Is it when they
Yeah,
signed
let's
up?
start with that, coach. You the
Okay,
really
first
step
of
by
all,
step.
you have to act on it. Okay, because dreaming about it, thinking about it doesn't do anything. So actually do it, pay the next step, which is the fee that will open the door for you to learn deeper about the products, the compensation package, and all that. And honestly, when I saw that, I did not even have to finish everything. I jumped in right away because I trusted the people and I trusted the process. When I saw the people that we kind of like know, also, not know, no, but they were also from our country, I already trusted, right? And so it was easier for me. But other people, they don't even know it and they trusted. It's just a gut feeling. Sometimes you have to go with the gut feeling, right? And then just go for it because really there's nothing to lose. Because if you look at it, what is the alternative? Is the alternative to work another 20 years, another 25 years? And after 1 year, be honest, I'm talking to everybody out there. After 1 year, how much should they give you as an increase? Maybe 50 cents an hour, maybe $1 an hour if you're lucky, or maybe they will give you a Tim Hortons card. The coffee. And I know we're all over the world. Tim Hortons is a coffee shop here in Canada, and you can buy gift cards
Cards. Yeah.
worth $5, $10, $20 if you're lucky. Or maybe after 10 years or 20 years, they'll give you a watch worth what? Maybe $500. You're gonna earn that and much, much more here. If you're just looking at those possibilities, right?
Yeah.
The steps, right? And learn it one by one. The training is there. You don't have to learn everything. It's like going to school. You're in grade one, you don't graduate right away. You have to go through the process. If you're in high school, you don't finish high school right away, and so on, right? You don't get a diploma right away. So think of that point, from that vantage point. Give yourself the chance to learn it one step at a time. Give yourself grace. And we are here. We have a coach, you have a mentor, and we have a whole community that will help support you every step of the way. If you have any questions, we are also here. If your coach or mentor is not available, you can reach out to the community and ask your questions. But the thing is, if you're a business owner, you are the owner and the CEO of your own business. So you also have to do your due diligence before asking questions, right? That's part of being an independent business owner as well. You are the boss. So you do your research. Ask ChatGPT. Go to Google. Do your research. If you still haven't found it, then ask the question. Those are just a few, right, Joseph? Okay, I'll give you time to answer too, Coach Joseph.
I think you've answered it all, Coach. To me,
No, you
the
can
only
add.
the only thing that I would add there is really, some people really procrastinate, right? Some people really procrastinate. I mean, sure, they could be very excited in the beginning, but when they get into all the details and they just find something that they either don't like, or they kind of give up right away. So to me, what I would say to that is really just, I mean, going back to the reason why you're looking for this opportunity is such an important factor in terms of you moving forward, right? You have to have that strong desire. You have to have that strong uh, why. That, why are you doing this, right? And if you don't have that, if you don't have a strong reason, then you're not going to be able to go into the next step. But to me, you really have to get your sort of mindset set in a way that you're looking for something, when you find it and you're interested in it, you have to stay the course, right? Stay the course. So like what Coach Mildred said, you just register through our website, with your full name and email address. You will then see or watch a free webinar, right, for 20 minutes or 90 minutes. You get to see as to what the business is all about. And if you are interested, then you would have to pay the 149 US, right? 149 US, which is 30-day money back guaranteed, refundable if you believe that it's not for you. But in that step, you get to see, like what Coach Mildred said, the blueprint, the compensation plan, and how this business operate, right? Along with you have access to some mentors or coaches to ask questions, right? You have that 30 days money back guarantee, and if you don't want it, just ask for it and we will be happy to refund it to you. But we're actually looking for people that are serious, people that are coachable, like what Coach Mildred said, people that are really wanting to change their life for the better, right? This is not for someone that just wants to play around or whatever. We're looking for serious people that really want to succeed in life, right? So after the 149, after you pay that, then you get to choose the products, the different packages that we talked about to start your business. And from there, you can you join the community, and we'll start helping you to set up your website, your website, so that you can launch your business within 2 or 3 weeks. It can be done as long as you set your mind to it, right? And after
Mhm.
that, it's just a matter of doing the training videos, even the coaching. You can request for a coaching session uh, throughout your journey. You can say, hey, can I please have a session, with a coach and stuff, and please just walk me through, or your mentor, please walk me through, how what should I do next. So these mentorship or these coaching or coaches will give you a task to complete on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis, so that you can progress towards your business journey, right? So we're here to help all of you, and this is the biggest thing about this digital business. It's the biggest factor that a lot of online businesses don't have, is the guidance, the support, and the assistance that the community will provide you and your coaches and mentors. So to me, this is what we've called it a gold mine, right? We've always called it a
Oh,
gold.
yes.
This
Yes.
business is one of the best in the
Mhm.
world right now, and it's up to you guys. If you really want to look at it further, it's up to you. Sorry, back to you, Coach Ariane. Or
Thank you.
There's so
So
much to talk about, right?
yes,
so
so
many,
right.
Ah.
But
so many.
thank you, Kuya Joseph, for breaking it all down. Actually, it was mentioned by Sis Mercy here. Yeah, this is a gold mine business we have
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Correct.
Thanks,
And
Coach.
maybe, if you're watching this, you're getting curious about what do we mean by this is a gold mine, right? You will never believe if you will see, if
Yeah.
you hear Kuya Larry said, dive in and absorb everything. Right.
Yes.
Yes. O, di ba? They're engaged. Ang galing ng mga audience natin.
Oo, ang galing talaga. Mga ano,
We
So, we
need
are
makes
at
we,
our
sense.
30th minute. Sige, Kuya Joseph.
no, we need to invite them.
I know.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, can I add something? Okay,
Yes.
because for our 10 million viewers, right? For our
Mhm.
10 million viewers, this is really for dreamers. If you
Mm.
are a dreamer, you want something more for your family. Because if you're contented where you are, that's great. You're contented, that's okay. But these are for the other people who are still looking for something more. If you dream for something more for you and your family, right? And you have that desire,
Mm.
you see that dream, our vision board, you see it before it happens, right? And then with this one, there's a direction. You are not left alone because
Mm.
success leaves footprints. The direction is there.
Mm-hmm.
Clarity beats confusion, right? There's clarity into the steps that you have to take. You're not doing this alone. Number two, you know where you're going. And then the third one, you have to desire it so bad that you will do anything to really do that, to really get to where you want to go.
Yep.
You have to decide whatever it is, whether it's your career, your family, you want to travel to Amalfi Coast, whatever. It's like, I really want to go to Amalfi Coast. I will do anything. Look at, tours and other places where you can get it cheaper so you can get to that place. Same with the business. Because once you do this, then it will open doors to other avenues for you, right? Discipline, nako, number one, discipline. We have to be disciplined every day, whether you like it or not. You have to show up every day. That is what discipline looks like, right? Determination. Your refusal to quit. I've been doing this now for 5 years, but uh, to be um, full transparency, I had to quit, not quit, I stopped for 2 years because life happens, right? Family got sick, I got sick, and then when I got better, I went back to it. So I was determined. I never quit. I was always there, right? Malapit na tayo. Development, yung self-development natin, personal growth, professional growth, you continue to grow every day. Because if you don't, what's gonna happen? We're going to deteriorate
Mm.
and be extinct like the
Mm.
dinosaurs. They did not adjust. That's why they became extinct. True. Fact yun, di ba? You have to adjust to the environment where you are to grow, right? Daily, you have to improve. At saka, decisions. You have to have the ability and the strength to make decisions on a daily basis because your life changes the moment you make a decision. Yun
Yeah.
lang mga
Yes.
kaibigan, ang gusto ko talaga i-share.
Absolutely.
In a nutshell, yun talaga. And we all have skills that we have, right?
Yes.
Whether you are in retail, whether you're in corporate work, you are in nonprofit or the government, lahat tayo may skills. Magagamit natin yun dito. We can use that anywhere.
Mm. Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Coach. Grabe.
Ay, naku. Pwede ba tayo
A
isang
lot of
oras? Ang
golden
dami.
nuggets,
Ang
advices. But
dami.
to wrap this up, guys, if you are watching this, this episode is really for you. And if you've nodded at least once, come on, just take that one small
You
step.
take yourself. Oh my gosh.
Yes, right, right. And
Exciting.
you
Mm.
just try to pause for a moment and reflect and try to see if you are already at the third year from now, 3 years from now, if you are still at the same spot, if you're still gonna be in the same spot where you are right now, you should really, take action, take a small step today because your next chapter doesn't really start when everything is perfect. And again, there's no perfect business, there's no perfect person, right? It starts the moment that you decide to really move the needle. And if you're ready to explore what could this business look like for you, for your family, then you can just register in our websites. You can see the information there. Just register, and then we'll give you an access to a webinar link. That's the 90-minute. We do it live every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. EST. And we also have the
Or
replay.
meron ding 20 minute.
Yes,
Sorry.
if you don't have that much time, we also have the 20-minute summary video. So, yeah, you can all see it in our website and in the emails that we're going to send you. So, this is just for you so you can have your clarity. Diba? You have clarity, you can decide whether this is really for you or not. So just, message down below, comment down below, message us, and we'll be happy to guide you in your own online business journey. Ayan.
Mhm.
So that's
Yes.
it from us, guys. Thank you pala for engaging with us, Kuya Larry, Sis Mercy. And to all
Yes.
our viewers, salamat, salamat. And
Thank
we
you
will
so
see you again
much.
next
Thank you.
Wednesday for your next chapter live. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. See
Thank
you.
you,
Have a
Coach
great week, everybody.
Joseph.
God bless. See you soon.